Here in Denver, every inch of land is precious. So when a property like the old Park Hill Golf Course hits the market, well, people definitely take notice.
Some were excited to see what this land can become, but others believe it's a crime to get rid of 156 acres of green. Denver 7's Megan Lopez is going 360.
Out here near the 8th green at the Park Hill Golf Club, a course that's seen better days. Since the course closed last year, this 155-acre lot isn't getting a lot of use.
Maya.
Except by the people who live nearby.
That's a great space.
But with the land's owner, Clayton Early Learning, announcing that it wants to sell the course, we're going 360 to ask what should be done with all this green. The land's prospective buyer sees this as an opportunity to change for the better. A former mayor says this isn't the right area to develop. Some neighbors are hoping for as little growth as possible, while others are embracing the change.
My name is Andy Klein.
He's the guy who wants to buy the land.
I'm a Colorado boy, born and raised.
And as a native, he says the stakes are high for him to get this project right.
This is the project upon which my career will be judged.
Klein sees this land as a chance for some open space, retail, affordable housing, and maybe even a grocery store, because right now,
it's a golf course. You can't walk your dog. You can't take your kids to play.
That development wouldn't start for at least a year. Klein says the first thing to do is to talk to neighbors and the city about their goals for this area.
And as we've said on every development, we are not going to make everybody happy, but we're going to do our best to make almost everybody happy.
Once you lose it, you don't get it back.
Former Denver Mayor Wellington Webb is a vocal opponent of this development.
It's bad for the city. It's bad for the neighborhood.
Mayor Webb was also the one who helped negotiate a land easement on the property back in the 1990s to stop development there altogether.
And it was our sense that would always be maintained as open space.
He's fine with the golf course going away, just not the open space.
156 acres in the heart of the city, that's a lot of open space.
And he says affordable housing could happen elsewhere where development already exists.
If I continue to raise the question enough, that this voice of one will become the voice of many.
The neighborhood is already congested.
For some neighbors living nearby,
I don't want more houses or any type of businesses.
The idea of development literally in their backyard is not appealing.
What they'll do to it is turn it into what they did to the other side of the golf course, which is like a Qdoba and a nail salon, like an Orange Theory, and a bunch of condos.
They say the course is part of the character of this community and why they moved here.
The selling point was the quiet neighborhood and the golf course.
So Victoria Horn would like for this
to stay a golf course, or at least open space at the very least.
She thinks affordable housing could
have a negative impact on our property value.
Maya.
Neighbor Ivan Frias uses this abandoned park as a place to get his new puppy some exercise. But he's open to the development.
I mean, you can't fault it. We're certainly changing, traffic's changing. Just part of progress, I guess.
So long as there's some open space and maybe a grocery store.
You know, certainly welcome the change.
For Clayton Early Learning, the future of the school is directly linked to the sale of that land. A statement from the school says the golf course was losing money and the sale will, quote, sustain our early education mission for children of limited opportunity. Back at the golf course, the parking lots here are home to more weeds than cars. The only development happening is around the golf course itself. But while the sale of this area is waiting to go through, the future of the land is still very much uncertain. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And we understand there are plenty of opinions, not just about this property, but others that are being sold and redeveloped. So what do you think? We want to hear from you. Email us your comments at 360@thedenverchannel.com.